Welcome back to IGN Live at E3 2019. I'm Joe Screbbles from IGN's UK team in merry London town, a place where we actually understand football. Joining me to discuss what's new in PES 2020, please welcome brand manager Andre Bronzoni. Hello.
How you doing, man?
Actually, we've got that wrong straight away because it's actually now eFootball PES 2020, is that right?
Correctamundo, that's right.
So what's the meaning behind the name change?
Yeah, we actually rebranding the brand itself. We actually have a new logo. We reposition ourselves, and we're going to focus a lot at esports.
Okay, so like you're really pushing hard into that side of things. So
yeah, for the next
clubs,
few years.
getting those teams behind.
Let's see
game.
more. Yeah, definitely.
It's really interesting. Like that's a massive change in a year of massive changes. When the announcement came out this morning, I was kind of stunned by how much is going on with PES this year. Like we're used to sports games changing gradually over years and years, but there's a lot on these cards.
Yeah, we change a lot. We have a lot of new things. We have a lot of new features in the game. So, and starting with anything that, I mean, as soon as we put the game, you guys are going to see the changes that we have.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to play a game live right now, which I'm
glad.
Very excited about. I mean, talk us through like the big changes. I mean, from the very start, you're talking about like menus changing, and menus have been the same for a long old time. Look.
Correct, and even before that, the menus actually, we have the King is back actually. So Messi is with us back again.
That's a big one.
So he's going to be featured the cover. He's not going to be by himself. We're going to announce more things coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's actually very exciting things. We also, as you just mentioned, the menus change completely. So you guys going to see a very modern menu with different colors, very unique menu, I can tell you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's pretty cool. And we have the other thing that I love it for real, and you can see over there, we have Iniesta as our PES advisor.
I was going to talk to you about that. Like,
so
Iniesta's working on PES now.
Yeah,
one of the greatest
pretty much
passers of the ball of all time, working on your passing.
And he helped us out in many different ways. He helped us out in changing the in-game, and you guys can see the new features that the gameplay has. So we have the finance dribble that he helped us out a lot. When you guys gonna see this in the demo, so as soon as we release the demo, this video that you guys watching, you're gonna be able to see there.
I mean, so has Iniesta like been learning like programming for you, like getting behind the computer for you?
No, he actually is not, but he's so our team, he went to our offices, we went to his house, so there's a lot of things that he actually gave us a heads up, that he shows us how to do it. So it's actually something we actually really excited to have him on board, especially as an advisor.
Well, let's see what he's been working on. Let's get some live gameplay started.
Sure, yeah.
So this is just your straight kind of kick-off like exhibition match that we're going to see today, right?
Correct. So that's actually our first kickoff that I can tell you right now. So we just started this morning, so we have a lot of things that I can show you. I can actually stay here 2 hours just show you everything. And one good thing, we have 2 editions this year. So we have the standard edition that is we're gonna have Messi and other players, and we have the legendary edition the Legend Edition, I'm sorry, that we have Ronaldinho.
Yes, and he's been, I mean, I've seen the trailer, he's modeled like right down to the animations, like dummying people, like messing around.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You can play like a Ronaldinho, so you can play like him. Yeah, you can do all his showboating, and the good thing is that he does the showboating not just because he wants to do, but he also has a goal. So, and just to give you a heads up over here, we have 11 legends that you're gonna be able to get if you buy the Legend Edition.
Oh, okay, nice.
So yeah, I'm just going to pick up the stadium over here. We have the Stadium Cup new, so we're gonna play in daylight. I'll leave everything just pretty standard, so we can just play really quick.
Okay.
And we're gonna play PES Legends versus Barcelona.
I'm into it.
All right.
Always good to see a bit of Park Ji-sung on the screen.
Yeah, so you can see over here that we changed the colors. We have this purplish color with some blue as well. It's very modern. I'm actually really happy because I'm always talking with the production team about the menu, and the menu is actually something that they improved a lot.
Okay, cool. And I mean, let's talk about what we're going to see with this, on the pitch. Like, what are we seeing? The granular detail, the small changes. You talked about finesse dribbling.
Correct, and you can see right now. I mean, the camera, the broadcast camera. It's something unique for us, and we actually changed that completely. And you have the the feeling that you watch in a real game. So that's the first thing. And the finesse dribbling that you just mentioned, it's something that based on all the comments and everything that Iniesta said, you can do that with both sticks over here. So you're gonna see that when you're actually using Messi or Ronaldinho, you can see that all the other players, they open space so he can snake in. So you're gonna see a lot of nice movements from those players that has the skills of dribbling.
So it's as much about how the AI plays with you as it is how you play.
Yeah,
that's really interesting. And I saw in the, I mean, you're gonna have to explain this because this got me. Context-sensitive kick accuracy. That is a lot of words. Like, tell me what that kind of stuff means.
It's basically the behavior of the ball.
Okay.
So the way that the ball behaves is actually a little bit different, and actually starts from the beginning. You're gonna see the deflection of the ball when it hits a defender, or even when you trap the ball.
Okay.
So you're gonna see a lot of differences, and we showed that in the trailer, which is really cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're getting started here. So, like, tell me, how the players are moving right now. You're talking about how the AI is going to work with you. Like, are you able to point to anything that we're seeing kind of in the moment that's like showing that off right now?
Correct. So as you can see over here, the lights. One thing that you were asking me about the lights, it's completely changed. So not changed, but we arranged the aim lights. So it's something that we announced last year, and now we improved a lot. Over here, you can see there's many different ways to defend.
Okay.
So the defender, we have a lot of new animations when the ball, for example, it's with PK or hit his head, you're going to see the different deflections of the ball.
Oh, okay. And I mean, I also saw what looked like sort of tactical fouls. So can you like start being
you can do that's
of
actually
a dirty player?
Exactly. So that's the part of the of new ways to defend. So we actually can to be frank right now. Let me show you one thing.
Okay.
So you actually can do a different slides like this.
Okay.
And the player, as you could see, the player tried to do something different to call the referee out. So it's something that we're changing all the time, and we're trying to change the animations with the defender and also with the referee. Something that we're always trying to bring something new.
Okay. And how are you actually choosing those different slides that you were talking about in that sense?
So that's actually AI, so it's automatic, and they can feel the way that the game is going for, and they do what they feels like that is going to be better for that specific play.
Okay, and in terms of those different ways to defend, like we're seeing a set piece right now, how is that going to be affected by those changes? Is it more about the AI kind of working with you to make things feel more realistic, or is it about your choices on the controller?
Both things.
Okay.
Both things. So I actually, depending on my decision, so you could see the deflection right now, but it depends on my decision, that's going to affect the entire play.
Okay. And you're talking a lot about how this is, built for esports now. Like, you're really pushing into that field of things. How are these changes going to help with that side of stuff?
Correct.
Like, how are you going to force those esports players onto PES?
So we had the PES League, right? So and we're gonna have the PES World Finals that is gonna be on the 28th, June 28th. Over there, we're gonna talk way more about what is the impact that we're gonna have in the esports in general.
Okay, and off the pitch, I mean, we're watching an exhibition right now, but I know we're getting a few big changes. Oh, fair play.
Yeah, those animations are great. Like the way that the ball reacts by hitting the bar. Everything's it's really different.
I think PES's physicality with the ball itself is the thing that sets it apart. Like, and you can really see it there.
In the graphics as well. So it's something that. Here we go. Oh, look at that! Look at that! You see that, Suarez? Yeah,
that's always. And we wanted a few goals. I'm glad this isn't just turning into a stalemate. That's good. But in terms of that. You know what? I've forgotten where I was. I got too excited. Got too excited about the game. But I was going to talk about off the pitch. We've seen this exhibition side of things, but I'd love to talk about the new modes coming to the game and the remastered modes as well. So you're remastering Master League, right?
Exactly. So it's actually a plan that we're doing. We started actually doing that last year, and it's going to be a plan for 3 years.
Okay.
So thanks for all you guys' feedback and also the community feedback. We're changing completely, and that's something that everybody likes is Master League. So Master League, it's one of the most renowned mode from us, and we're actually very happy to introduce to everybody that you're going to be able the legend players to be your coach. So you're gonna be able to see Maradona.
That's
you're
crazy.
Gonna be able to see Zico. You're gonna be able to pick Johan Cruyff. So. And not only that, so you can choose the dialogues that are going to impact directly in the game. So that's something that we actually super excited. Different cutscenes, so you're gonna see like a very good moments inside of the stadium, inside of the training center, and it's something that we are super excited to show.
So I'd love to dig into that a bit. You're talking about dialogue, you're talking about choices and almost behind the scenes in the game.
Correct.
So what are we talking there? Like, is this a story mode now, or is this more about the kind of bits and pieces of management that take place off the pitch?
Both things. So we're gonna have a story. Of course, it's a story that you actually the coach.
Okay.
So I almost got it. Sorry, I'm getting excited playing here. So you have that. You're gonna be able to depending of how, if you're actually taking one player out of one specific match, that's going to impact entirely in the group. So it's basically being a life of a manager.
Okay. I mean, so you're making like choices that have repercussions down the line. Like,
correct.
Can you talk me through some like specific situations?
So, for example, we actually have, in one moment, you're going to be in a press conference, and there's going to be players next to you. So you guys going to see that whatever you say over there is going to impact directly not on the players, but also the way that is going to wreck the entire tournament.
Okay.
So it's something that, again, is very focused in a Master League as it is. So it's something that we love to actually create. You create your own team. You create the spirit of your team. So it's something that we actually really excited to show this new Master League to everybody.
Cool. And outside of those behind the scenes bits, those legendary managers, like is the fabric of the Master League changing? Is there more sort of tactical options, more?
It's more tactical options. It also something that is very interesting that we have a new transfer system.
Okay.
So you're gonna see many different currencies. You're gonna see that it's depending on the team that you have, you're not going to be able to, for example, sign with Messi right away. So there's a lot of new things that everybody's going to be able to see that is different and that actually mimics the real life.
Okay, and just quickly, I mean, I'd love to talk about Matchday as well, which is another, like a brand new mode, right?
Correct. Matchday, we're going to, it's unbelievable new mode. So everybody was asking us, what's going to be the next for eFootball PES 2020, and we have this new mode. This new mode, basically, we're going to mimic not only the real schedule that is actually happening, but also you guys going to be able to see how we actually can play with one team, and it's all about the derbies, all about sorry, but let me restart. It's all about the derbies, and you're going to be able to pick one player, and this player, like those players, are going to be able to play against each other at the end, depending on the way who's going to win the derby or not.
Okay, that sounds really
Sorry about that.
That's fine. Confused. I mean, unfortunately,
I'm trying to actually play over here.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, we have to wrap up at that point, but super interested to hear more about PES 2020. Thank you so much for coming in. And PES 2020 is just one of the many games that we're talking about here at E3 2019. Even though I wish I personally could talk about it all day, I guess I should respect my IGN colleagues here and let them talk about some other games as well. So feel free to thank me later.